Hey traders, how you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to show you an easy scalping strategy that could make you a lot of money in the market. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm DD, and in this video, I'm going to show you an amazing scalping strategy that's really working in real time. I'm going to show you how it works in this week's chart. And if you want more detailed, advanced explanation of what I'm doing over here, then definitely check out my free course. It's helpwithtrading.com. It's only free to my subscribers. I want to build this community of really good traders that we could share, discuss, and all grow together. And I actually had a great idea. You guys could share your charts with me. You just upload them to my Twitter account. Take an IMGBB, upload it, and share it with me with a tweet. And I'll be able to see it, analyze it, and I'll go over it in a video, and we'll be able to see, what I think that you're doing wrong or right, or what I like, or what you should continue to do. Let's just take a quick look and see how that would work. So if you would go over here, here's just a chart, and you go on Trading View and you click that camera icon. You can do Save Chart Image. Then you just go to IMGBB and do Upload. It's a free account. And you just put it in there, press upload. Doesn't take long at all. And yeah, then you just do copy, and you go to your Twitter account and post it right there and tweet it. Send it obviously to me. My Twitter account is @helpwithtrading, just like my site, Help With Trading. So if you just follow me and share it, then we could discuss those trades, and I'll help you be able to trade like this. So I think it's a really good idea. So definitely check out the course, especially if this explanation is not detailed enough for you. I'm going to try to explain what I'm talking about, but if you're just lost, in the course we go over everything from A to Z, so you really understand without any problem. So helpwithtrading.com. Okay, so let's get to the charts over here. So I'm on UJ over here. This is a USD JPY chart. And the first thing I do is just mark off the 4-hour resistances. You see over here, there's a point of resistance, so I'm keeping it here. And here again, higher is a point of resistance, so I'm keeping it over here. And here again, and here again. And I don't think we're gonna get too much farther than that, because we're gonna go into a 1-minute chart. So let me just quickly show you the kind of things we're gonna do. Let's start with a really easy one. So first thing we're going to talk about is these little ranges. And in the 1-minute chart, obviously they're more like a block than a range. And what we're going to do is really simple. Once we're going to determine that it's a little block or range, which means that there's 2 highs and 2 lows. As we see over here, there's 2 highs and 2 lows. Now, once the market goes up over here, we're going to go long. We're looking for a rejection, and as we see, whatever happens in these charts, I don't know, but as we see, we're going to wait for that real rejection, and I'll point it out, and then we'll go long. And then, if the market goes back up and wants to come back down again, we're going to wait for the real rejection, and we're going to go short over here. That's really simple, right? We're waiting for this little block range, and we wait for it to develop with these 2 highs and 2 lows, and then we know that it's a point of support and resistance, and then we're going to trade up the bottoms and trade down the tops. That's strategy number 1. Very simple. Next, we're going to go off these 4-hour support and resistance lines that I marked off over here. If we get within these support and resistance lines, and let's say we get up to it, and the market can't take it out, like maybe just a little bit it goes through, but it really rejects, so then we're going to short it, okay? And we'll short, once we see the real rejection, we're going to go short. Now, this was like a head and shoulders. If you guys don't know what that is, you could just easily look that up on Google. This was a head and shoulders. We'll do a head and shoulders, but it doesn't need to be a head and shoulders, right? Here's the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. That definitely shows a reversal pattern. But even if it's not a head and shoulders, even if it's just like the market can't break it, has a little fake out or something, and then goes down, we're going to get in there too, and we're going to go short there as well. Now, what if the market does break it? So if the market does break it, we're gonna see the break. See that it's a real break, a couple of candles, and I'll identify what the real break is over there. Then we're gonna wait for the retest and see another rejection and go back up with the market, right? So that's what we're gonna do over there. We're gonna go long over here once it retests, and the same thing down, right? If we have the market reaching this and then breaking it and then retesting it, we're gonna go down over here as well. Okay, so that's the second thing. So we have the ranges, the little small ranges, and those we're going to, buy the bottoms and sell the tops. Then we have the breaks and the retests. That's another strategy we're going to use. And the final one has nothing to do with any of these support and resistance lines. It's just something of a trend. If you're scalping, you need to have all these different methods in your tool pocket. So imagine the market's going up, a little pullback going up, so you see higher highs and higher lows. Now, once it gets to a certain point, it really pulls back, but we're still in an uptrend. It pulls back, let's say to a certain support point over here, tries it again, and then pulls back the second time to a support and resistance point, and then goes up with a good rejection. So over there, we're going to buy it up. So if we have, again, the uptrend and then the pullback with a double bottom, we're going to go long. Now, the same thing, I'll just show you if it's going down. Going down. And then finally it pulls back up to a certain resistance point, tries again, second time to the resistance point, and gets rejected again. In that case, we're definitely going to short it. So you see the double bottoms and the double tops, and that's what we're going to do over here. Okay, so that's it. And now we are going to get to this USD JPY chart. And here we are in the 4 hours, but let's go to the 1 minute and see how it works. Okay, fine. So we are here now on Monday, January 17th at 10 a.m., which is my time, GMT +2. So it's really the open of the market. It's 8 a.m. in the London market, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so over here we definitely are seeing that it's pulling back after the break of this support line. This is, again, the 4 hour support line over here that's in blue. So let's see how it works. Okay, we have one bullish candle. Another. I think it would be fair to go long over here because this is a break and a retest. So let's see, are we getting after this candle? Cover under the bottoms. I usually like to go for a 2-to-1 ratio, but you can't be too greedy when it comes to these scalps. Again, this is a 2.5 pip stop. Let's say I would take it, I think 1.5 is good over here because we are up to this kind of mini support line over here, and that's around where I am. So I think that would be all right over here. So let's see how it works. So okay, so that definitely worked out. And now we are plus 1.52. So let's say I'm risking $100 per trade, and that means that I would have 1.52, $152 right now, which means that with a 1% risk of my capital, I now made 1.52% on my money. let's continue. Okay, so I'm just noticing over here this two tops, okay? So I would put in the meantime a line, and let's see if we could get a range going on over here. Okay, so at this point, I'm definitely seeing a top and a bottom. So now I'm going to mark off this whole thing as a range. And now I have, right? So let me just change this color over here. So now you clearly see that I have two tops and two bottoms at least. This might be the bottom as well. It's possible to say that we can move it up and those were just fake outs. Whatever it is. But now I'm going to look to trade the tops and the bottoms. Okay. So we have a fake out over here. And it went right back into the zone, which is good. Let's see what happens a little bit more. Okay, another try breakout, went back into the zone. Okay, that's enough for me for sure. So now I'm going to trade to the bottom of this little range. I'm gonna cover over here, above this top. I'm gonna pull down all the way to the bottom, not even, I don't need that much. 2 is enough for me. I always, 2 to 1 is a great ratio. And let's see what happens. Great, we got it. So that is another 2%. Now let's continue to see what's going on over here. Maybe it's gonna break out of the range. Coming back in. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll try that one out. Cover onto the bottoms over here. See how this one works out. Yeah, definitely. So that's another 2%. And now that we see we are breaking out of this range. That one looks like a real breakout, I'm gonna assume. Let's give it one more candle. So now we broke out of this range, so this range in my mind is now somewhat invalid. So let's see what goes on. Okay, I'm seeing that over here is maybe somewhat of a resistance point. Just keep that in mind. And over here is a support point. So I'm gonna make another little range over here. It might change, but a lot of times you have one range that goes on top of another range, especially in these 1 minute charts. So let's see what happens. Wasn't able to capitalize on that one. Not a lot of room, because I'm seeing this as a support point, and this would be my point of entry, and that doesn't give me a lot of room for profit. Okay, so now we broke out of it. Maybe we'll retest it. Okay, so this seems to be now a support point. Extend the range a little. Seems like it's still ranging. Maybe this was like a mini support point in the range. Having trouble breaking up there. Okay, so you see it found support over here where it was before. And that is a bullish engulfing candle, but I'm a little bit worried about this congestion over here. So I'd wait just a little bit more. Okay. So interesting. So now we have another bullish engulfing candle. So if you were looking at, let's say, a 30-second chart, or maybe a 15-second chart, which is a crazy chart to look at, this bullish candle, bearish candle, and bullish candle would be like a double bottom. So I'm gonna take a risk over here and get in over here, cover under this support, and let's see if I could go to the top of the range. 2 is enough. And let's see what happens. There we go. All right, another 2%. This is working out. See, when the market's ranging, it could be very profitable, as long as it's staying in that range. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, so we kind of broke out of that range over there, and we pulled back in. So this might be a break and retest. So I might go over here and say that we're going to go to this next resistance point. So what I would do is, I'd say that's a break and retest of this little block range over here, cover under the bottoms, try to go for 2 to 1. It's before this resistance point. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, that worked out really quick. There was definitely a lot of bullish momentum over there. And that is another 2%. Now let's see what happens. So this is kind of a retest again, but let's see if I have enough room, because I would have to go from here, cover under this, probably by here, maybe over here, and I want to get it over here. It's tough. Like in the body of the candle, we only got to this point. That's where I like to put it. And we had to pull back. I'm saying like this is a 1 to 1. I'm gonna skip this one and see what happens. Okay, so yeah, it didn't work out. Let's see. Noticing this little resistance point. Noticing this little resistance area. So let's try to mark it off. Yeah, you see a number of touches over there. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, so that's a support point. Let's keep it in mind as well. Now, I'm gonna show you what's going on over here in these hours, but I don't really trade really after 6 p.m. my time, which would be like an hour and a half after the US Open. So I'm not trading after that. So this whole point, we could see what scalps are going on here, but I would not include this in any profit or loss that I make. I'm gonna assume that this is going to be the range over here. Not such a strong rejection. Maybe let's see if there's something else. I mean, it definitely rejected off the top, but I wouldn't know whether to go in or not. But again, this is the middle of the night. We're talking on over here, like deep in the Asian session. It's past 5 p.m. in the United States. The market is closed. So, you know, it's up to you. Okay, you see it definitely did break down. So here's a breakout with the candle outside. Right back in. So that could be a good rejection. Let's wait one more. All right, so that is a nice candle. That is right in here. So I would short over here. Again, I'm not gonna count this because I don't trade at this time of the day at 1:37 in the morning for me. But I would take it down to the bottom of this range. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, that worked out. .7%, but we're not going to count that. Okay, so let's see if we're really going to break out of this range. That was a tiny little fake out breakout. And we're back in the range. Now that is a real breakout. So that's good. So where would we go to? And that's the question. You have to know where's the next resistance point. I would say it's here. So let's see what happens. If I would, where is that? That's right here. So let's just mark it off over here. There it is. Okay, now if I would short over here, I would have to short under this. Hold it till, would I hold it above that wick? At least maybe here. Go to here. It's not deep enough for me. I'm not going to do it. It's only a 1.28%. Looking for more bang to my buck. Okay, it's definitely took off. Okay, that's fine. We missed it. Okay, so let's mark off this support point where it stopped. Okay, so now we're seeing like higher highs and higher lows. So we're kind of like trending up towards this range now. Still in the middle of the Asian session. We kind of went up over here again and stopped. So maybe I take it back. Maybe we are trending down and pulling back up. Or maybe it's not a trend at all. I'm not sure. So I'm going to stay out. Okay, so if we were trending down, this was a deep pullback, but a nice pullback with a double top. So these are the kinds of things that I'm looking for. A pullback after, so you can look at this as a move down all the way from here. And then it's starting to pull back and it makes this deep pullback. So let's see where we are over here. pull out the fib all the way from here to here, look at that. So that is a 61.8%, which is the golden fib. Pulled all the way back to there, push down, second time, push down. So this might be a nice, good move if traders are following that. Yeah, there we go. See, that would have been at least 2%. So that would have worked out. Again, noticing this support point, maybe it's this support point around here. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's there. Whoa. Okay. All of a sudden, we broke through resistance. Okay, the market is definitely trending up right now. See, that's not great. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. The move up, the pullback, a try again up, and a pullback to the same kind of area, and then a candle like that. Right? You see it over here? So you have the move, the pullback, the try for the second move up, and the pullback to the same point. And this bullish engulfing candle. So two reasons why I wouldn't get in over here. Number one, I don't like this. This is kind of like, looks rangy, doesn't look like a real move up. And I'm a little bit worried that that's not enough of a pullback to this point, because we just like blew through this 4-hour resistance point and we didn't really come back and test it. We're a number of pips away from it. So I'm not sure, and I'm going to stay out. Okay, it definitely is working. So keep that in mind. So we actually took out this 4-hour support and then another one. So we are really trending up over here. Let's see what happens. We're ranging around this point over here. Okay, that's a breakout, kind of like a retest. This is looking like a head and shoulders or a Quasimodo head and shoulders pattern. So if it breaks back down in, I'm going to want to short over here. I might wait for one more. Not enough. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that looks like a nice head and shoulders over there. Again, we're still, 6:30 in the morning my time. I don't trade till 10 my time. So this is not going to count for my profits, but it definitely would be the method. So like in a scalp, I'm not going to go for more than 10 pips. Whatever, let's just do it over here. But generally, I wouldn't do it over here. I wouldn't go for more than 10 pips. And, let's say it would be like 9 something pips. It'd be a 1.4, which is not what I'm going for. But let's say we would do it over here. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, I'm just not liking this that much, So this is where you need to get out over here. Maybe it's going to go lower. Let's see. You have the 2 tops over here. That's good. Yeah, so it did break through. So that would be another 1.58, but not including that in my profits because it's not 10 a.m. And this is just like, one day, guys. Let's see, we have another couple of days to go. So over here we did hit this resistance point and we broke back in. And then we have another little closer to the chart. We hit the resistance point, we broke back in, and then kind of like retested and going down again. So I'm going to assume that this is going to go down. I'm going to cover right above that retest. Yeah, so there we go. We definitely broke through, so that's cool. And now we are in my zone. This is, 10 a.m. and now I would be looking for trades. So let's see what happens over here. Again, the market's going down, so we're going to assume that either it's going to hit this support, reject and go up, or maybe pull back up and go back down again. This wasn't a good enough rejection to me. Oh, we're breaking through support. Yeah, really breaking through, okay. So now we would look for the retest right here, and let's see if there's a rejection, and we'll continue to go down because we've been going down since here, broke through the support. Now I want to retest it and see what happens. It's kind of getting stuck over here around this resistance. That could be a double top. On the top over here, let's try it. Cover a little bit ahead, maybe give it like 5.6, maybe even less, 5.4, and 2 is enough, 2 to 1. Let's play it out. This one's not working out so well. Okay. Okay. So at this point I would cover now on top of this. I'll put my stop loss right there. Right here. So I'm not liking, I feel like there's a lot of bullish pressure coming up here. You have this one. It's higher highs in a certain sense, but we're stuck in this trade. Yeah, so we got stopped out over there. And that would be a at a 5.3. So that's a 0.2. So that's a negative 0.20 loss over there, which is no big deal. Keep going, see what happens. Market breaking up. Okay, so we're getting some bullish momentum over here. Okay, so we are following the trend over here, and we broke up over here. We had a pullback, and we had a second pullback, and a nice bullish engulfing candle, so I want to go long over here. Let's see, till around here. Something like that. Okay, stopped out. So that is -1. So I'm just seeing kind of these lower tops over here. Maybe like this. See how I move that trend line over here? I have kind of like a double top, but we're going right into support over here, so not sure. Yeah, see that double top? And that was the test, and here's the break. But I was worried about this support. See, again we have this double top appearing. Just want to go back and see like what's around here. I might go for it. Let's see.
Just really worried about this support. I feel like we're kind of ranging around it in a big range. So even though I like that setup, the pullback, I'm just not going to do it. And there it goes again. So this is, part of trading, like just missing trades and having your opinions and seeing that, I noticed this trade coming in, but I just stayed out because of the support. The support didn't hold up, but that's fine. Now let's see what happens. This is an area. Coming back down to this area. Seeing rejection. Okay, so I'm going to go long over here because I'm seeing that this is definitely an area of support, like kind of like a higher high and two small rejection candles on the 1 minute, followed by a bullish engulfing candle. So go here, cover right under these 3.3 pip stop loss. Let's go up to the support area. 1.88 for 6 pips. Yeah, made it. Okay, so that's another 1.85. So I'm noticing rejection over here at this support line. Seems to be kind of a fight. Okay, so definitely would go short over here because, we pulled out. This was a try and then the retest, and the retest failed. So I'm likely to think that it's going to really fail over here. Get in right after that candle. Cover on top of these over here. Go all the way down. Yeah, we could probably get 2 over here. Look at that. Yeah. Boom. The market definitely saw what I was seeing. Another 2%. Okay, so we still have like an hour and a half till 6 p.m. So let's see what else we got. So here might be another shot over here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that was a 1 test, second rejection, little test. And over here, I'm going to short it. Put the stop on top of the highs. So maybe I don't like going for 11 pips on a scalp. Maybe we'll just guard it here. A little bit of a tight stop. And then we could get the 2 to 1. And we're only going for 8 pips over here, so let's see what happens. Yeah, we got it. Another 2%. This is working out great. And now it's about 6 o'clock, so I would be done for the day. So that's 2 days in the books. Let's keep going. Over here, I'm seeing 1 top, and we're approaching it. So if we get a second top over here, we might want to short. That might be enough for me. Something like that. Go to the bottom over here. Trade not looking great. Seeing over here higher highs. So I would probably cover now. On top of this. This would be my new stop loss. Okay. There we go. Wow. Wasn't expecting that one to work out. 1.89. Let's keep going. We're still in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm not counting that one. That 1.89. is not part of my profit because I don't trade in this time. But we're just keeping it going, seeing how it's going. Like, you see how easy this is, guys. Like, it's definitely scary to scalp, I have to say, when you only have a 2-3 pip stop loss. But if you could just get over that and just realize that it's just one little trade and go with a lot size that's comfortable for you, then it could really work out. I'm kind of getting more comfortable with it these days, but it's not my main objective as far as day trading. More have longer trades going on. Okay, so this is the middle of the night, and in the middle of the night there's just usually ranges, so we're probably ranging around here, something like this, whatever. Let's just build a range. Not a great rejection. Break out of this range. Look at that. Total fake out. Finding momentum. Breaking through a support line. Pulling back. Trying again. So maybe if it breaks out again, I would go for it. Yeah, that's a nice bullish wick. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's kind of like a breakout, pullback, double bottom over here. Right, pulled right on top of this support. Worth a shot. It's definitely going for 2-to-1 over here. 6.4 pips. Let's go. Ooh, came very close to knocking me out. But now we have some momentum. Yeah. Another 2. But again, this is not at my time, so we'll just keep that track, but not count it to any profits that I would have. This is how you backtest. You can't count trades where you wouldn't be trading. You would only count trades where you would be trading. So since we're at 2:33 in the morning for me where I'm not trading, I'm not going to count that towards how I would look at my profits had I been trading this. Nice double top, but I look at the market as bullish, so that's a counter trend double top. Okay, so now that's another lower double top, so I might look for shorts now because we have one double top and another smaller double top. This might be a point to knock off. We'll keep it in mind. Yeah, this is like a small mini range over here. Something like this. Just right around that support. Market's definitely looking bearish to me. Maybe if we get a pullback to this point, or this point, with a nice rejection, I might go short here. That wasn't deep enough for me. Here's the second one. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this could be our second point of rejection. Not great. Nope. Okay, so now we have a wick, and it went right to this bottom over here. I like that. Followed by a bearish engulfing. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Don't need that much. 2-to-1's good for me. Let's say 204 anyways. I'm not counting this as profit. Let's see what happens over here. Yeah, there we go. You know, you could just feel it. You could feel that bearish momentum in the market, and like, I wasn't the only one who thought it. Okay, let's see what happens. Still far away from 10 a.m. when I'm trading. Okay, maybe if we come up to this point, we could go short again. Getting there. Ooh, wasn't exactly. Missed it. Nice rejection off that support line. I'm not gonna go long here. Too bearish. Okay, broke through. Now we're approaching that support line. Not such a great rejection. Maybe this one? I don't know. I'm seeing like supports. Here's two, a double bottom, kind of like a double bottom over here. Market was going down. Not sure. We're almost at 10 a.m. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Okay, so we're fighting right now in the open of the market on this support line. So it found support over here around this area. So now, and it's been going up. It had these double bottoms, another double bottom. Tried to go through, found more support a little bit higher. So now I'm interested in buying if we could break through this support line. Okay, so we did break through. I'm liking that, and we're kind of at this mini resistance point. So let's see what happens here. I just don't want to get in and then be rejected by this point. I hate when that happens. So we're breaking it. Let's wait for a retest of that small little line that I drew. There we go. Now I just want to see another bullish candle and I'm in. Yeah. So I would get in right there. Because that's kind of like the... I'll tell you why. First, let me just set it up. So I'm going for 6 pips over here because you saw that it was just, we had the double bottoms over here, higher double bottoms, breakthrough, push back, but definitely found support, fight over here, broke through this area too. So that is like now a confirmed breakout. Retested it, very small. Like again, this is a 1 minute chart, but showing again bullish momentum. So I think it's fair and safe to think that it's going to go up another 6 pips. Let's see. There we go. Another 2%, and this one counts. Liking that one. Okay, so now the market is definitely looking bullish, and I'm going to be looking for buys. But I need to pull back to around here. Here's some support. Still not breaking higher. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, let's just make a little bit of a trend line over here. See what happens with this trend line. Because people might be following that. And now this is exactly what I wanted. We're pulling down to this support, but it's definitely, we found definitely resistance over here. But we're pulling down to the support. The market has been going up. So I'm gonna follow it and try to make a buy. Not deep enough, although I like that candle. We might lose it. Okay, look at that. So now if we get a nice bullish candle, I could look at this as just a down, an up. That whole thing is an up, another down, and then an up, and I'm gonna go long over there. So let's see what happens. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so I cover here. Maybe give it 3 pips. I get before the trend line, 2 to 1. Let's hope for the best. Exactly. Another 2%, fellas. I'm liking this. Okay, and look at, there was a rejection over there by the trend line. An even lower high. Okay. You know, if we pull down here again, I might go again. Let's see. Okay. Now, I just want one more and I'm gonna go again. That's it. Oh, good. I like those wick candles. So now I just need some bullish candle after that wick. There we go. 2 to 1. 2.8 pip stop loss. That's tight. Yeah, got it again. Another 2%. So look at that. This was 145, and this was 245. So 4% in 1 hour. It's not bad, right? That's why we're in this game. So you have the kind of this double bottom over here, so the market might go up. Yeah. Okay, so 1 second. Just noticing also this double top. Keep that in mind too. Not just the trend line, but also the horizontal line. Okay. Not the double bottom I'm looking for so much. See this little channel over here? You gotta be like very sharp with these channels and ranges, especially if you're scalping. You need to really understand market structure. Okay, breakout. Oh, look at that. So you have this retest and a very bearish candle, but we're approaching support, so the question is, do I want to get in? Let's see how it would look. I really would need to cover above this. No, it's like 5 pips, and I have to go through this support point, so I'm gonna skip that. But I think it's gonna go down. Yeah. If we pull up here, I want to go short again. See, that wasn't great. And then we pulled even higher. Too bunchy. See, there's a lot of resistance here, so I'm gonna think that it's gonna come back down here, and then we could maybe shoot it up. Because it doesn't seem like it's able to get through, so it needs more follow through. I don't know if that's enough. I need a little bit more bullish. Yeah, that's it. See, we only have to go at this point and just to here, you know, or something like that. This one won't count because we're after 6 p.m., but let's see. Yeah, there we go. So that was another 2.02% that did not count for us.
Okay, so we're at the end of the line over here. Pretty amazing stats, actually. 20.17%, and in 19 trades. Actually, the 19 trades was including the ones that I wouldn't have traded because they're not during my time zones. But so 20.17% or 30.91% in those trades. Now, does that mean that I should be doing this? So I'm not, so comfortable. I risk, a couple $1,000 per trade, so I'm not yet that comfortable making a $2,000 risk for 2 pips. So therefore, if I would be scalping, I would have to go with something that's comfortable for me. Maybe it's $100. So to make 30%, and spend my whole day, 2 days making 30% on $100, which is like $3,000, it doesn't yet pay for me, because in 2 swing trades, I can make that. So once I get more comfortable risking more money scalping, then I feel more comfortable I think that I'm a pretty good scalper. I think my strategy works, but I'm still just like, this is like, it's a mind game. And you need, first of all, you're also trading 19 trades in a day or 2 days, and that's a lot of trading to do. And you could get all caught up in your emotions as well. You're following the chart the whole time, and you're just executing 1-1. These are things that are difficult about actually scalping. So you have to know like what is good for you and what's not. So I'm liking how my method works on the scalp, and if you guys want to do it, I think it's great. Check out the course where I teach a lot more about these types of methods in detail, if you didn't fully understand it from our examples over here. But I think you got a lot. You see kind of like what I'm looking for in the market, and as I get more comfortable risking more money on these scalps, I might go a full-time scalper. You never know. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like and subscribe, and DD's out.